When questioned about his few friendships, a Stoic individual compared friendship to a diamond, rare and invaluable. He remarked that true friendships are uncommon, precious, and frequently accompanied by counterfeit versions. After experiencing several misjudgments, one may start to perceive all friendships as mere facades, mere imitations. Expanding on this thought, another person noted that genuine friends are treasures worth cherishing. However, it is rare to encounter a friend in life whom we can genuinely esteem so highly. What does it signify when you frequently find yourself alone in a world brimming with connections? Does having few friends point to a deeper issue, perhaps something intrinsic to your identity? Today we will explore this sensitive subject, delving into the intricate nature of friendships and their absence. We will examine the complexities of contemporary social dynamics and their impact on our relationships. Keep in mind that lacking a multitude of friends does not determine your value. Often, it is about discovering that one exceptional connection. Join us as we explore the reasons behind the challenges some face in forming connections, investigate the underlying causes, and most importantly, reveal actionable Stoic strategies for building genuine, enduring friendships. Much like a sculptor meticulously shapes stone to uncover a masterpiece, you too can mold your social environment, creating significant relationships that endure over time. Therefore, let us remain attentive and embark on this journey together through the perspective of Stoicism, with open minds and hearts eager to learn, develop, and connect. Are you shy or introverted? While we are inherently social beings, navigating social situations can often feel like solving a puzzle with missing pieces. Shyness and introversion are frequently viewed as obstacles in this process. But let's change that perspective. Consider these traits not as limitations, but as distinct perspectives from which to observe the world. At the core of Stoic philosophy is the ability to transform perceived weaknesses into strengths. The initial step is to accept your true self. Recall the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who advised us to embrace the circumstances that fate has set before us. Your introversion is not a weakness, rather it is a subtle strength. It is essential to understand that your path is unique, not inferior. By accepting who you are, you liberate yourself from the burdens of hypothetical scenarios and societal expectations. This self-acceptance serves as your shield in the vibrant realm of social engagements, empowering you with unwavering confidence. Now let us focus on the present. At a social event, you may experience the familiar pull of shyness. This is where Stoicism proves beneficial. It encourages you to concentrate on what you can control, your actions, your words, and your kindness, rather than on others' opinions or the eventual outcome. When you engage in conversation, aim to express rather than impress. This change in perspective, shifting from the fear of judgment to the authenticity of your communication, alleviates pressure, transforming discussions from a competitive arena into a space for genuine connections. Furthermore, recognize that friendship is not a prize to be earned, but a garden that requires nurturing. When seeking connections, release the expectation of immediate outcomes. Emulating Seneca, who regarded life as a journey, perceive each interaction as a step along your path rather than a measure of your value. By focusing on being your true self, you create opportunities for relationships that align with your authentic identity. Keep in mind that, from a Stoic perspective, every individual you encounter presents an opportunity for learning, growth, and reflection, rather than merely another friend to add to your circle. Viewed through the lens of Stoicism, shyness and introversion can shift from being perceived as weaknesses to becoming sources of strength. The focus should not be on eliminating these traits, but rather on comprehending and leveraging them to effectively maneuver through the intricate landscape of human relationships. Trust issues frequently present significant challenges in the realm of friendships, akin to traversing a tightrope where one must balance personal values against the unpredictability of others. Trust is not freely distributed, it is cultivated gradually. Begin by gaining insight into your own motivations and fears. Having a clear understanding of your identity serves as a guiding compass in the complex terrain of relationships. Understanding when to welcome someone and when to maintain distance is crucial. Just as a tree remains steadfast by knowing its roots, you too should be aware of your values. This self-awareness serves as your foundation amidst the fluctuating dynamics of relationships. Acknowledge that individuals, much like the seasons, undergo transformations. A person may appear reliable today but may not be the same tomorrow. This isn't an encouragement to isolate yourself emotionally, but a reminder that change is the only certainty. Maintain your emotional equilibrium. When trust is compromised, it is not the end. Rather, it presents a chance for personal development and resilience. This does not imply becoming aloof or detached. Instead, it involves embracing reality and recognizing that perfection is an illusion, particularly in human interactions. Be adaptable like water, flowing while remaining authentic to your essence. Effective and transparent communication is your most valuable asset. When uncertainties arise, address them openly. It's akin to illuminating a dimly lit space, making everything more comprehensible. Engage in these discussions without hesitation, as they serve as pathways to more profound and significant relationships. A dialogue can transform confusion into insight. However, keep in mind that communication is reciprocal. Ensure you listen as much as you articulate. This equilibrium between speaking and listening fosters a harmonious exchange, enhancing the ties of camaraderie. In the end, it revolves around creating a network of friends built on trust as a fundamental principle rather than an afterthought. The absence of social opportunities can reveal a quiet reality. The scarcity of friendships often stems not from a lack of encounters, but from a failure to interact with our surroundings. While our devices alert us with notifications, we crave genuine connections. Consider this: participating in community service goes beyond merely assisting others. It serves as a portal to connect with individuals who share your values. Whether you are involved in tree planting or sorting books at a community library, each collaborative effort strengthens your bond within the community. These endeavors embody a noble principle, enhancing the collective welfare, and through them you discover like-minded companions. Additionally, we must recognize the significance of shared interests and knowledge. Envision stepping into a space where everyone communicates in the dialect of your career or pastime. Workshops and seminars tailored to your interests serve not only to enhance your resume, but also to cultivate meaningful relationships. In these environments, discussions occur naturally as you engage with individuals who grasp the intricacies of your profession or enthusiasm. It's akin to discovering your community, where career advancement and personal bonds flourish together. Don't forget to appreciate the beauty of nature as your social backdrop. Engaging in activities such as hiking, cycling, or group yoga not only benefits your physical well-being, but also fosters meaningful connections. In the natural environment, conversations flourish effortlessly. These experiences remove the constraints of conventional social environments, enabling authentic relationships to develop. While enjoying these moments, take time to express gratitude for the surroundings and for the company you keep. It's not the quantity of friends that matters, but the quality of the relationships that enrich your life. This perspective, grounded in authenticity and simplicity, transforms the quest for friendships into a rewarding experience. Additionally, friendships do not develop on their own. They demand dedication and the appropriate mindset, which is frequently neglected in our hectic lives. Insufficient social skills can pose a considerable obstacle to establishing significant friendships. Recall how Marcus Aurelius gently encouraged us to cherish those whom fate introduces into our lives. This serves as a reminder to welcome social opportunities, no matter how minor. Start with simple actions. Initiate a chat at a coffee shop, participate in a local group, or connect with online communities that share your interests. These small exchanges lay the foundation for confidence in social environments. Just as a plant requires water and sunlight, social skills demand care and patience to thrive. A crucial aspect of enhancing social skills is to listen with purpose and empathy. Remember how Marcus Aurelius subtly urged us to love those fate brings into our lives. It's a nudge towards embracing social opportunities, however small. Begin with manageable steps. Strike up a conversation in a coffee shop. join a local club, or engage in online communities with shared interests. These small interactions are the building blocks of confidence in social settings. Like a plant needing water and sunlight, social skills need nurturing and patience to flourish. One key element in developing social skills is listening with intent and empathy. Moreover, accept the fluctuations of social interactions with a composed demeanor. Not every conversation will result in a lasting friendship, and that is perfectly acceptable. Each encounter, whether it develops into a friendship or fades away, contributes to your social development. Rejection does not define your value. Rather, it is an inherent aspect of human interaction. With every experience, you are enhancing your social abilities and learning to maneuver through the intricate web of human relationships with poise and strength. Your value is not determined by the quantity of friends you possess, but rather by the depth of the relationships you cultivate. Changing circumstances can sometimes reflect the narrative of the boy and the apple tree, illustrating how our priorities evolve with age, leading us to distance ourselves from once cherished connections. In childhood, our friendships resemble carefree moments spent with the tree, innocent and free from complications. However, as we mature, similar to the boy, our attention often turns to what we consider vital, such as wealth and social standing. In this journey, we may inadvertently overlook the friendships that once provided us comfort, akin to the shade of an apple tree. This change in focus is common. It is a natural aspect of maturation and personal growth. However, in our pursuit of perceived necessities, we frequently fail to appreciate what we already possess. The boy visited the tree solely when he required something, unaware of the unwavering friendship it consistently provided. Likewise, in our relentless quest for achievement and security, we may neglect the friends who quietly stand by us. The outcome is a sense of emptiness, possibly filled with achievements, yet devoid of genuine emotional bonds. Cultivating or restoring friendships demands intentional effort, similar to caring for a garden. It's not about significant displays, but rather about regular, small acts of kindness and empathy. Begin by making contact, sparking discussions, and being present not only during joyful occasions, but also in challenging times. Keep in mind that friendships, akin to trees, develop strong roots gradually, rather than instantly. The story of the boy and the tree illustrates that true friendship requires mutual care and attention. Avoid being the boy who only values the tree in moments of need. Instead, strive to appreciate and nurture these relationships consistently. Additionally, as we navigate our dynamic lives filled with careers, education, and personal development, changing priorities can subtly influence the formation or deterioration of friendships. Stoicism, a philosophy that remains as pertinent today as it was in ancient times, encourages us to accept the ever-changing nature of life. Picture your life as a river, perpetually flowing and altering its path. As you steer through the turbulent waters of career growth or the calm currents of family life, your opportunities for social engagement will naturally rise and fall. This is not a shortcoming on your part, rather it is the essence of a life fully experienced. Stoicism provides valuable insights during periods of change. In a busy life filled with meetings, deadlines, and family obligations, the urge to keep a large social circle can be strong. However, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of quality over quantity in relationships. It is more beneficial to cultivate a few profound and significant connections rather than many shallow ones. This philosophy encourages not the exclusion of others, but rather the prioritization of your energy towards what truly matters. By doing this, you respect not only your own time, but also that of others, nurturing authentic and rewarding relationships. Embracing the shifting priorities of life through Stoicism does not imply settling for a life with fewer friends. Rather, it involves recognizing and accepting the organic evolution of relationships. Some friends may fade away, while others may remain or even enter your life as a result of your new focus. Approach this journey with insight and bravery. Keep in mind that everyone you encounter, whether they are part of your life for a short time or for the long haul, contributes distinct value to the fabric of your existence. Engage fully in your relationships and allow Stoicism to help you cultivate connections that are both significant and reflective of the individual you are evolving into. Additionally, prioritize your mental well-being, which is frequently overlooked amidst life's demands, as it serves as a crucial foundation for building lasting friendships. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in ancient wisdom yet relevant to contemporary resilience, offers valuable insights. It emphasizes not merely maintaining a facade of strength, but rather comprehending our mental environment. When our inner thoughts are obscured by anxiety or overshadowed by depression, it resembles attempting to find our way through a social labyrinth without light. The Stoics encourage us to illuminate our path, not to eliminate the darkness entirely, but to navigate through it more effectively. As George Carlin observed, beneath a cynical perspective lies a disillusioned idealist. This isn't about adopting an overly optimistic view, but rather understanding that our internal struggles can unintentionally create barriers instead of connections with potential friends. Now let's focus on practicality. Stoicism is not merely about reciting Marcus Aurelius while enjoying a coffee. It involves taking concrete actions. The first step is mindfulness. It's not merely a sophisticated term for daydreaming. It emphasizes the importance of being present. In an era where attention is highly sought after, engaging fully in a conversation is akin to offering a precious gift. It demonstrates your care, which is invaluable in friendships. Furthermore, meditation is not exclusive to monks. It is accessible to anyone managing the complexities of life. Dedicating just 10 minutes a day can yield benefits that reach beyond mental clarity. It conveys to others that you prioritize peace and composure. While the pursuit of tranquility may seem like a luxury in our fast-paced world, it serves as the foundation for enduring friendships. True tranquility is not merely a retreat to the beach. Rather, it is the ability to maintain peace in the midst of chaos. It involves having a stable foundation so that when life's challenges arise, and they inevitably will, you remain grounded. Friends serve not only as companions during joyful times, but also as support during difficult moments. By cultivating inner peace, you position yourself as a source of comfort for others. Stoicism reminds us that achieving this inner calm is possible through self-examination and perseverance. It involves acknowledging our feelings, comprehending them, and ensuring they do not govern our behavior. This does not imply a lack of emotion. Instead, it emphasizes the importance of managing our responses to our feelings. Achieving this mastery allows you to serve as a pillar of stability in a frequently chaotic environment. Individuals are instinctively attracted to those who radiate tranquility and empathy. By nurturing your inner serenity, you naturally foster an inviting atmosphere for relationships to thrive. Keep in mind that in your journey towards mental wellness, you are not only caring for your mind, but also cultivating the foundation for richer, more significant relationships. In today's fast-paced world, lifestyle choices can often result in isolation, causing friendships to diminish. Imagine this. As you rush to meet deadlines and check off tasks, the seat opposite you at the dinner table stays unoccupied. It's not merely a matter of being busy, it's about what you choose to value. Stoicism encourages us to critically examine our decisions. Are you dedicating your time to what is genuinely important? Contemplating this can significantly alter your perspective. It involves having the bravery to reject distractions that do not fulfill your fundamental desire for connection. Now think about this method. Design your day as an artist would create a work of art. Every decision acts as a chisel, shaping time for both duties and connections. It's not about cramming more into your day, but about crafting it thoughtfully. While you may have less time for socializing, the quality of those interactions can significantly improve. By choosing to spend time with individuals who share your values, each encounter gains greater significance. It's about fostering depth rather than merely expanding the scope of your social life. Embrace the Stoic principle of equilibrium. It's not merely about allocating your time evenly, but rather synchronizing it with what truly enriches your life. Visualize your life as a mosaic, where each tile symbolizes a facet of your being. Work, leisure, relaxation, and relationships each occupy a space. Your goal is to organize these pieces to form a cohesive design. This is a delicate balancing act that demands ongoing reflection and fine-tuning. However, when you achieve this balance, the image of your life transforms into something not only aesthetically pleasing, but profoundly rewarding. 9. Variations in interests. Diverse interests can be compared to distinct musical notes, each one unique yet contributing to a greater melody. When interests conflict, it represents not merely a missed note, but an opportunity for a symphony of connections that remains unperformed. For instance, if you are passionate about rock music while your colleague prefers classical music, there exists a gap. However, it also serves as a bridge ready to be traversed. Stoicism encourages us to view these differences not as obstacles, but as pathways to expanded perspectives. It gently suggests that we should seek harmony amidst chaos. When we concentrate exclusively on our own interests, we may create a bubble that constrains our perspective and social connections. Embracing the variety of passions surrounding us not only introduces us to new hobbies, but also opens pathways to fresh relationships and viewpoints. There's a well-known adage, diversity adds flavor to life. Stoicism promotes this sense of curiosity, reminding us that every individual we encounter carries a wealth of experiences, ideas, and passions. If you are an avid gamer and your neighbor enjoys gardening, rather than simply acknowledging them and moving on, take the opportunity to inquire about their favorite plant and express genuine interest in their hobby. This approach is not about feigning enthusiasm for gardening, rather it is about valuing their passion, which in turn encourages them to recognize and appreciate yours. Such mutual curiosity serves as a strong connection between individuals with diverse interests, highlighting the shared elements of excitement, commitment, and joy that lie beneath our various hobbies and passions. Stoicism acts as a guiding principle, encouraging us to find unity in shared values and human emotions, rather than merely in common interests. Envision a society where friendships are founded not solely on mutual likes, but on the appreciation and respect for one another's differences. In such a society, a sports lover and a literature enthusiast can bond over their determination and passion for knowledge. Through this interplay of friendship, Stoicism instructs us to approach relationships with both openness and empathy, fostering meaningful connections. Our connections extend beyond our actions. They reflect our identities and our potential for collective growth. The depth of our friendships is defined not by our similarities, but by our ability to appreciate and learn from our differences. Stoicism teaches us to acknowledge our emotions rather than suppress them, guiding us to manage them effectively. Stay receptive to forming bonds that truly resonate with you. If our conversation has been meaningful to you, please give us a thumbs up to assist in spreading ancient wisdom to a wider audience. If you're new to our community, consider subscribing and activating the notification bell for additional lessons on this topic. We look forward to your feedback. Share your experiences in the comments about how you manage friendships, whether you prefer the tranquility of close-knit relationships as an introvert, or the vibrant interactions of varied social circles as an extrovert. Your insights are an important contribution to our community. Feel free to share whether you identify as an extrovert, introvert, or ambivert. We genuinely appreciate your viewership and eagerly anticipate your presence in our next video. In the meantime, select a video from the screen to further explore Stoic wisdom. Remain stoic and continue nurturing those significant relationships